8v8 mech battle will bring my Corsair, which is set up as an anti-missile boat. The name I gave them was the Texas Rangers, with the old star badge of the Texas Rangers with the silhouette of the state of Texas in the center. Nice. I take it you're from Texas? Pilot's still out. I was going to bring my catapult. So I've got Grasshopper, Belferon, my Yuri Lamb, Scatty, Corsair, Catapult 3. Yeah, a Blackjack, and my Bandit with the Interfere Standard and Spectres riding in the Bandit. Alright.
Command interface initiated.
Wonderful, it's raining. 2 lances, and it's a pirate lance. Alright. We're gonna start on the road and try and take these pirates down quick and easy.
What's up, boss? Hunkering down.
Alright, brace the battle armors, and let's see what we got here. We've got a Mortis, a Anno, it's probably an Anubis variant. Looks like they're carrying battle armor as well. A Urban Tank, a Matcha, also carrying battle armor. Merlin, and a Plainsman. Yep. I do have to worry about 2 sets of power armor, or not power armor, battle armor. Oh, and a Balrog, main battle tank.
Aye, aye.
We'll push my Catapult 3 up.
Commander? Hauling in.
Send my Lamb off to the side. Try and find something juicy to shoot in the back. Ah, they've got a mortar carrier. Probably gonna have to take that thing down first turn. I can.
Standing by. Confirm.
Since I've got the the Hacha here, carrying battle armor, I'll probably just rain airburst mortars on there to try and pick off the battle armor before it's a problem.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I forgot to turn on my supercharger. I'll move in as quick as possible and start punching things. Hopefully that Mortis comes into punch range quickly. I'm probably going to fire the arrow and my cluster bombs into that mortar carrier, try and put it down as quickly as possible.
Reporting.
The rest of my guys are going to go for this Hacha. Try and eliminate him and the battle armor ASAP.
Copy that.
And I'm going to have my bandit and the battle armors go after probably that Balrog main battle tank.
Let's do this.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
Move my Corsair to protect as much as I can.
Good to go.
I'm gonna save them, both Wrath and Bryn, till I can hopefully shoot something good.
Ready for orders. Heading out.
Move into position and fire some airburst mortars at the Hacha. It's got integrated laser AMS and 2 Rack 2s. Nasty. Whoops. But I did plenty of damage to its battle armor.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to sprint into the side of the mortar carrier. Hopefully get some good quad missile hits. Does have AMS, but I may have ripped... It's down. Excellent. Tore right through the side with that attack.
Long-range missiles remaining.
Alright. Alright. Has ace pilot and fired 2 PPCs and is carrying tunnel rats from the looks of things. But it missed the Scatty, which was its main target.
Let's move.
I'm gonna have my catapult push up on the Balrog
Aye, aye.
with its Rack 2. Got some good hits and damage. They fired up my Belferon, but all 15 of the missiles were shot down. He's going to sprint over and unload on the Hacha, hopefully getting some of the battle armor as well. And possibly jamming up his AMS. Shot down all of his missiles. Excellent. And he runs away.
Right here.
Save Bryn again. Merlin moved away and didn't do anything, and reserve Wrath for one last time. Alright, they got me... Balrog got me with a lot of Inferno stuff. And has overheated my catapult.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
We're going to sprint on up with Husky in the Grasshopper and shoot it with a snub nose, hopefully.
Running knocking me down just like Bellow Woods.
Yeah. I'll bring my Bandit and Battle Armor up to deal with it. So I'll have to probably spend a turn cooling off my catapult.
Yeah.
Sparky might be able to get a good shot into the back of the Hacha and splash down a little of the battle armor. Excellent. I can get a back shot with optimal range. And really good hit chances across the board.
Here goes.
Yeah. That was plenty of damage to him. The Inisher Standard is taking structural damage as well as armor damage. So, even after I destroy that... Ooh, something's got a thumper, too. That's... Actually, it's probably the Balrog, considering where it's targeting. It does have a ballistic. Can't tell what ballistic it has.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
But we're just going to fire everything I've got at it. Almost broken through the side there.
Good to go. Roger that.
Alright, continue to put pressure on the Matcha and Battle Armor combo. Well, at least I got one good hit.
Standing by.
Nope. The Balrog is running an Ultra AC5. Alright. So then... Oh, it's the Urban Tank with the Thumper. That makes sense.
I'm gonna give him the big bubble.
I'm going to send...
Standing by.
We're going to jump into the water and cool off. And get out of Thumper artillery range.
Awaiting orders.
We're going to sprint for 11 and continue to shoot this guy in the back, the Matcha. I got a large laser and a couple medium pulse lasers.
Enemy outflanked. Bringing the pain.
Yeah, his entire back is open. We got an ammo explosion. We almost have a knockdown on him, too.
Waiting for orders.
Come on, Wrath. Punch a hole through the armor of this guy.
Roger.
Nope. All armor damage. He walks away a little. All of his missiles were shot down.
Ready for orders.
Can't get a backstrike with my mortar carrier, but I can continue to rain airburst on him. There we go. I've killed at least one of the Inisher Standard battle armor riding him. So they only have at least 3 plasma rifles left. Oh, I think I destroyed 2 of them.
Commander.
Yeah, we're gonna take a risk, move for 8 with my scatty, and continue to shoot him in the back.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Yep. Cluster bomb went off nicely. Got another ammo explosion, and he's at 1 health left. And I've almost knocked him down. And I may have completely destroyed the battle armor. Not sure. The urban tank missed with its thumper artillery.
Waiting for orders.
I'm going to have Shade start putting pressure on this urban tank. I want to stop that thumper artillery from firing as quickly as possible.
Acknowledge. Standing by.
Alright, we're going to push my Corsair up again and try and get the knockdown here. Firing everything I got. Got both his legs open now, as well as his entire back. Got a knockdown, knocking the pilot unconscious. Excellent. They hit my bandit with a PPC shot. Or, no, probably a Rack 2 shot, from the looks of things. Not a PPC.
I was sleeping. What do you want?
Turning the supercharger off because I don't need it. And we're going to attempt to punch the Balrog,
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
hopefully destroy it.
Stuck in melee with you? No, you're stuck in melee with me.
Nope, just did armor damage to it. Plainsman there, Merlin, Mortis. Yeah. We're going highest hit chance, which is the Plainsman. So Belferon is going to fire at him. Lots of dead fire. Plainsman down.
That's a kill.
So that's 3 of the 8 enemies eliminated. Grasshopper's going to take some heat damage. That's fine.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
What's up, Commander?
Going to Flamer the Urban Tank.
Commander.
Wrath is going to shoot it with the mag shot.
Aye, aye.
Alright. I'm going to have Poet start shooting the Arano? The Arand in the back. Again, it's got battle armor, so it's just ablative armor at this point. We're actually going to sensor lock it.
I've got a sensor lock.
And it lost 2 evasion. Excellent.
Firing at enemies.
Receiving you.
And we're going to walk up with our catapult. Hopefully take down this Belferon. Or not Belferon. Belrog. Excellent. PPC shot the pilot and killed it. Firing. They hit me with a snub-nosed PPC on the bandit and put a couple of rack rounds into me.
I'm listening.
Sparky is going to join in the fun shooting this guy in the back. We're going to use Warlord for a little bit of extra accuracy.
I'll try this quick.
And we've opened it up. Don't think I've actually done any damage to the tunnel rats it's carrying. Ooh, couple of good hits on the side of my scatty.
Standing by. Roger.
Alright, I can now put some guided missile or mortars into the back of the Mortis. Lots of good hits.
Commander.
Shade is going to zoom on over and add some fire to the back of the Mortis. There's a chance my EMP SRM missiles might shut him down. It's not going to happen if they shoot all the missiles down. Only 2 of them managed to make it through.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I'm not going to be able to get into melee range by activating the hot seat, so I'm going to leave it off. sprint on over and shoot this urban tank.
Just like one of
Its back structure is opened up. Mortis turns around and fires at the Corsair. Morta, sorry.
Reporting. Throttle full. Booking it.
Gonna sprint in with my Belferon and fire at it. No, it is Mortis. They're shooting down most of my missiles now.
How's it going?
And the Thumper artillery is targeting my Belferon. I'm not too worried because I should be able to kill it before it goes next turn.
Locked on target.
Missed everything with my Corsair.
That's a miss. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Wrath and Bryn can't see anything, so they're going to reserve.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Ready for orders.
Bjorn is also not in a great position. He can't do anything. Alright, let's try and kick this Arano in the back. Arand in the back. We hit. Did some decent damage. I'll
Engaging.
jump with my catapult and only fire my rack. Do some damage, hopefully.
No retreat.
Couple of good hits. One of them was to the battle armor.
Orders.
Continue reserving Wrath.
Ready for the right move.
The Arand fired and missed everything going at my Grasshopper. Reserve Bryn. 16 is the Marlin. Ooh, got a good hit on my Belferon with the PPC and 2 medium lasers.
Reporting.
So we're gonna push up on the Mortis. Fire everything I got at it.
Ready for orders. No shooting, just running. Got it.
I'm gonna take a risk, fire some air burst at the Arand, and try and take out the battle armor a little. A lot of those shots went into
Damage
my
minimal.
lamb. But I did do some pretty heavy damage to the tunnel rats. They probably lost one, or most of its gear at least.
Shutting down.
They had a TSEMP on that, and got a shutdown on
I was sleeping. What do you want?
my Belferon. Apparently, I can't
What do you want?
melee, even though it's in position. Alright,
God, I was sleeping.
we're gonna have Sparky come deal with the urban tank, hopefully. I've got a Gauss 20 and 2 ER small lasers to try and take it out. Otherwise, I will have my Grasshopper try and shoot it.
I don't believe this on the site.
Down it goes. It doesn't get to fire. It's
Took him down.
Thumper artillery.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Alright, we can get a back shot on the Mortis, so I'm going to take it. It's got a TSEMP cannon.
You gotta hit him in the back just like one of them taggers.
There we go. Good hit. And I'm going to push up with my Corsair on him. He's got my one guy in a bad position.
Reporting negative damage. Receiving you.
Trying to overheat him.
Receiving you.
Wrath is going to add some fire to that.
Standing by.
Alright. And then Shade. We're going to have Shade sprint into the back of the Arand and fire some missiles there. Couple made it through and hit everything, including the tunnel rats.
Standing by.
Bjorn the catapult
On it.
is going to fire, take a risk, fire everything I've got in, hopefully into the back of the mortis. I was hoping for more damage.
Commander.
Close enough that battle armor should take some damage from these flamethrowers.
That's it.
Nope, all of those flamer attacks went into the back of the mech.
Ready for orders.
Same plan with the mag shot. All of them went into the back of the mech.
Awaiting
It's
order.
alright.
Move order confirmed.
Gonna bring my lamb into the back of the mortis and hopefully do some damage.
Target lock on enemy rear.
Good hit, but not enough. Oof. I fired at my grasshopper, thankfully. Missed.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you
Alright, time to throw on the hot seat cockpit and try and punch out the Merlin. Oh, I can use Berserk too. So we're going to go for a full shot right into his back.
You're asking about it. I'm stuck in melee with you.
And
Melee with me.
we hit the head but did not kill the pilot.
Him.
But we tore off his medium lasers. And probably his side torso on that side. He does put a PPC into my catapult, though. And unjammed his LRM-5. Alright, we're going to have my Scatty continue to put pressure on the back of the mortis. Got one of his jump jets and crit his heat sink kit. Oh, and they took out my Scatty. My pilot is injured but not dead.
Receiving you.
Bloodhair is going to race up
Throttle down.
and continue to fire. Actually, I'm going to activate Warlord and continue to fire Airburst at the Arand. Much more went to the Tunnel Rats and the Arand than my guys.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Let's bring people, my battle armor, and Shade back into the rear arc of the Mortis. Fire everything I got.
Let's do this.
That took him out.
Hostile eliminated.
Excellent.
Commander. Confirmed.
Alright, and I managed to hit the Rand with the PPC.
Reporting. Contact.
Restart my Belferon.
Put him in the ground.
Ready for orders.
I will wait with Bryn and Wrath till I can hack something.
Roger that. Standing by.
Ready for orders.
Actually, we're just going to shimmy to the side with my catapult and fire at the around.
On it.
Good hits.
Orders.
Shade is going to get into its back arc with the EMP missiles.
It's on.
There we go. We got an ammo explosion taking him down. And it did not eliminate the tunnel rats, sadly. But I've got flamethrowers and Wrath right there. Ooh, Belferon got opened up.
Damn it. Center mass.
Something I can do.
Yeah, let's see if we can take out these tunnel rats. Got one.
Mech warrior.
Got two of them.
Form what you get.
Waiting for orders.
Wrath is also going to fire at them.
Mech warrior.
That eliminates them. Excellent.
Standing by.
Bloodhair is just going to stand and shoot some guided mortar rounds. Actually, that's too close. I'm just going to brace him.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go for a kick attack into the back of this guy
Moving to.
and hope for the best.
Let's see how you like this.
Missed the kick attack.
Do this. No retreat.
But he's completely open in the back.
Recording critical hits.
And Husky is going to come over and attempt to punch him in the back again. If I hit him in the head, I might kill. Crit his PPC and dropped him. Pilot incapacitated. Excellent. I may have lost the Scatty, sadly. Made 2.6 mil off of that. Sparky's only injured for 6 days. And I lost my wing-mounted cluster bombs, so if it isn't completely destroyed, I still kept the good stuff. I didn't see what it was. So 2.5 or 2.5 mil earned, because 106,000 for repairs, 9 days in total, and I didn't lose the Scatty from the looks of things. Hey, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, give me a like and maybe even a subscribe. Otherwise, I upload most weeks, Monday through Friday, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a nice day.